What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you watch this video, I understand that starting your weight loss journey can be a challenge, and it can be confusing a lot of the times about different things that you want to do, not knowing how to get started and everything like that. But I want you to know that that is normal. That's completely normal. But it's the effects of your workout will fade away, like how you feel and everything like that, and how confusing it is, it'll fade away. And once you get into your workout, it's the benefits that will stay. Those are the things that will turn you into a gym rat and an absolute savage. So stay tuned. All right, disclaimer. If you hear noise in the background, I'm recording in my room, as you can see, and my wife is over here watching TikTok. Well, sounds like Gracie's Corner now. Keep my daughter quiet, but let's get into it. Now, before we get into what to expect from your weight loss journey, let's talk about how to actually start your weight loss journey. And first things first, understand that the exercises that you do are 100% up to you. If you don't like jogging, don't add jogging to your workout routine. That's going to be pointless. You want your workout, you want your journey to be one that you can love, one that you can stick with, and adding things that you don't like to do you're not going to feel that way. You're going to dread going to the gym. You're going to dread working out, doing whatever it is, because you're doing things that you don't like to do. You can find workouts that you like to do, and you can stick with them, and they'll have the same impact, but you will like what you're doing more, or fall in love with what you're doing more, because you like the workouts that you're doing. And also, figure out your why. If you can figure out why you're starting this journey, that is a key element to staying consistent and falling in love with your routine. You might catch yourself in the gym looking at everybody else. You might see somebody hitting the bench press. He's killing it. He six pack, everything that you want to have. You might see a woman in the gym built like you want to be built, stacked, whatever. But it doesn't matter, honestly, because everybody in the gym is on steroids. So fuck it. I mean, I'm fucking around, but seriously, the thief of joy is comparison. In the words of Big Ron Jones, don't even compare yourself to yourself. Compare yourself to who you are in the mirror right now, today. Don't even compare yourself to 10 years ago. Just focus on what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish and stick with it. Now, let's get into the benefits of a deliberate and consistent workout. Now, as you may know, there's benefits that are given, such as weight loss or being in better shape. But if you didn't know, there are actually some neurological benefits as well, like and less stress, improved sleep, more confidence, easier to pay attention, and also short-term euphoria. Now, I understand the euphoria may sound too good to be true, but honestly, it's not. I've experienced it for myself. And the confidence, it comes from setting goals and being able to stick to those goals, because it's really something about taking control. And when you understand that the benefits are solely depending on you and your effort and what you do, it's a blissful feeling when you're able to complete those goals. That's where that euphoria comes from. Now let's talk about the effects and what to expect from your workout when you start your weight loss journey. Now understand that when you're working your muscles, what you're doing is creating tiny tears in the muscle fibers. And it's the rebuilding process that's making your muscles stronger. Basically, what's happening is your muscles you're doing something, you're doing a movement, and you're moving a weight that's unfamiliar to your body. So your muscles have to figure out how to adapt and how to adjust to those weights. So you're going to be a little sore. This is something that I've felt, that I've experienced in my own personal journey. There's been times where I was doing curls or something like that, and the next day I felt the pain. I could barely lift my arm. I could barely get in and out of a car, do regular everyday activities. But there's a exercise physicist by the name of Tom Holland. He says that the soreness can occur 1 to 3 days after your workout. And this is known as delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS. So yeah, you can work out and you may finish your workout and not feel a thing. You might think that you didn't even kill it in the gym, but give it 2 to 3 days and you may feel differently. You might feel that, and it might, for me, it was horrible. But after the pain went away, I noticed that once I went back to the gym and did those same workouts again, the soreness was not as severe as it was before. So understand that your muscles have rebuilt and it has adjusted itself to that weight. So next time you do that workout, that pain won't be as bad. Another thing to expect is I don't want you to go into this thinking that you're going to be motivated every day, every time that it's time to hit the gym. I don't want you to understand that you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have big setbacks. You're going to have small setbacks. Some days your imperfection is going to get the best of you. No matter how dedicated you are, your imperfection will win sometimes. And it's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine to be imperfect and be dedicated. And sometimes you're going to fall short of your workout goals. But the last thing you want to do after missing 1 or 2 or even 3 workouts is decide that, well, I missed these workouts, I'm done. I might as well quit. I might as well give up. Don't do that. All you have to do is stay consistent. And if you fall off, matter of fact, I won't even consider it falling off. If you miss a beat, just get back on beat. Just get back to it. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. So don't go into this thinking that you have to be perfect or that you have to eat perfect right from the jump or that you have to get everything down pat first week. That's not going to be the case. It's not the case for me. It's not going to be the case for you. It's not the case for anybody else who started doing their weight loss journey. So like I said, expect to fail. Don't expect to be perfect, and don't expect to be motivated 24/7. The motivation is going to come and go. But one thing that beats motivation is being consistent and being disciplined. And another thing on that topic, a good way to stay consistent and to stay disciplined is to find people who are doing the same thing that you're trying to do. Get a group of people, or, get in some type of, let's say a group chat or something like that, or write down your goals. And when you're in this group chat, get some encouragement and also give encouragement. Don't forget that part. But write down your goals, your short-term, your long-term goals. Set those out and read those every day. Because once you hit those goals and you're doing it on a consistent basis, that's where that confidence is going to come from. This is why I say know why you're doing this. Because those days where you're feeling like, why am I doing this? Just feeling like you just don't want to do it anymore. You're going to think about your why. Think about the reason why you started, and then that's going to give you the motivation to keep going if your why is deep enough. And before we close, I want to tell you guys that you may hit the gym and you may feel really motivated, and you may look at Ronnie Coleman or Phil Heath or a swimsuit model or something like that, and you may be like overly motivated. But understand, they didn't start out bench pressing 500 pounds. They didn't start out running 6 miles a day. They didn't start out doing those things. Rome was not built in one day. It was built brick by brick. And so will your goals, so will your weight loss journey. It's going to be brick by brick, goal by goal. And don't come into this thinking that you're just going to snap your fingers and you're going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not going to work like that. Set your goals realistically. Don't go in the gym trying to overexert yourself. Do what you can do at the moment and be responsible with what you're doing. We don't want anybody getting hurt because they want to be Phil Heath, like I said. You'll get there, but you're not there yet. Understand that. Peace. And before I close, man, y'all know, this stuff. I got to hit y'all with some type of encouragement to keep y'all going or to get y'all started or to make y'all change your mind about giving up. Now, wherever you at right now, If it's something that you want to do and you don't have the money or you don't have the resources, yada, 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 it don't matter, bro. Just start wherever. As you can see, yo, I'm in my room. I'm in my room right now. I'm not in a studio. I'm not in a dark room with $500 glasses on trying to be cool. Nah, man, I'm starting where I'm at. Because if I don't start, how will I ever know if I'll make it? You know what I mean? Last thing I want for my life is a regret-filled coffin. That's the last thing I want for y'all life too. So if it's something that you want to do, yo, just start it. Because what's going to happen in 5 years? If you don't start 5 years from now, you're going to be in the same spot. I mean, you might have a better job or whatever. You might have a better relationship, but them dreams still going to be in the back of your head, right? And if any of y'all ever had a dream and you've been prolonging that for however long, you know what I mean. That dream is still there. It's still there, and you just haven't started it because you feel like you don't have the means or you don't have, you know, what you need in order to get started, but you do have everything you need. Every one of us has a phone. Every one of us has the internet. Any information you need, boom, right there. I guarantee you it's somebody right now that has less than you that's starting. So don't get discouraged by how life is right now, whatever position you are in. It does not even matter, because in 5 years, you may be somewhere that you never imagined you would be, further past your end goal, your dream of, or your idea of what that end goal might even look like. But you will never know unless you start. And you have to start somewhere. Why not start from scratch? Peace.